Hey guys, welcome back to 1 Minute with Chad. We're going to take a break from the 7 attributes of a warrior today so I can talk to you guys about something that is currently on my mind, because that's what 1 Minute with Chad is for. That's why it exists. Before we dig in, I want to let you know that we are about to release the dates for the fall basic course. September 23 through 25, October 14 through 16, November 11 through 13. That'll be Team 22, 23, and 24. If you would like to submit an application for the basic course, I will attach a link to the application page in the show notes of this episode. Get your applications in. I will begin reviewing them immediately and selecting the members for those 3 teams. I hope to see you guys out there. That experience at the basic course, that training at the basic course is like none other. And it's really special and important to me. So that's out there. Now let's dig in to the message today. First of all, warning. This is what Chad thinks. All right. So I'm prefacing this with a warning because sometimes what Chad thinks is offensive. But anyways, we're going to go on. We're going to move forward from there. I believe that this ship is sinking, all right? And unless there is a mass repentance here in America, that this ship we're all riding on is going to sink. I think it's been sinking for quite a while, but I think right now we're getting right down to the waterline to where we get engulfed with the issues or by the issues that are rearing their head right now. I say that. Again, the caveat is there could be a mass repentance, which means the hearts of us, the people, would change on a massive scale and we could turn this thing around. But if that doesn't happen, she's going to sink. So I want to talk to you about what we should do and what our perspective on that should be. Most of you probably hear me say that and you think, oh, Chad's being negative. But when I think about that, I actually think about it as a grand opportunity. Let me talk to you from a spiritual perspective first, and then we will talk about a carnal perspective. From a spiritual perspective, I have learned over the last 2 or 3 years in a very tangible way that the worse the world becomes, the riper the harvest becomes. All right? The worse the world gets, the riper the harvest becomes. You, as a child of God, when and if this ship sinks, you will have a grand opportunity to spread the gospel and the hope of Jesus Christ to people who would normally be totally closed off and unwilling to hear anything. Now, that's a beautiful, beautiful opportunity. The more hopeless people become, the more enticing a message of hope is to them. All right? The more fearful people become, the better a message that says, do not fear, sounds to them. So, I want you to prepare your spirit. I want you to prepare your heart to be able to go out and do the work of an evangelist, all right? And spread the message of Jesus Christ, because it will be a very unique time and place in human history for us, the sons and daughters of God, to carry out the Great Commission. What a beautiful thing that is, all right? Now, from a carnal perspective, what can we be doing? Well, there are a few things. The first thing that comes to mind is train. Learn skills, all right? Invest in yourself and learn skills. Skills are actual currency. They cannot be taken from you. They are what makes you valuable, is skills. So learn skills, as many as you can afford to go out and train and learn and possess. All right. The second thing is we should look at our own personal health. We have got to get our personal health in order. We've got to be as strong, as fit, and as healthy as we can possibly become. We have to be able to sustain ourselves. The last one is community. All right? Pour into your community. Be involved in your community. Build relationship and friendship with the people that are around you. Humanity was created to live in community. We can see that from the very beginning of human history. It is the only way that we can endure is if we learn to lean on one another and the people around us. Guys, ultimately, there is never a moment, a hopeless moment for the sons and daughters of Christ. If the ship sinks, I want you to look up and see the opportunity that is there for you to step in and become who you were created to be and to carry out the Great Commission of Christ. Rejoice, look up, because your redemption draws near. I promise you that. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in to 1 Minute with Chad. If you got anything out of the episode, please share it with someone who would benefit from it. Thanks, guys. Nuff said.